All right, we have something seriously cool to show you today. How about a genuine numbers matching 1963 Austin Mini Cooper? That's right, a genuine Mini Cooper. This is not a Cooper S, it's a Cooper. There's some history and some features on this car that are absolutely mind-blowing. I'm gonna tell you the story that we've been told about this car, and if true, this is pretty special. We've nicknamed this car the Sebring car. The reason we call it that is because we were told that this car participated under Sir Sterling Moss's management at the 12 Hours of Sebring in 1963 for the Royston Motors racing team. It was driven by a couple of Canadians. I think I've got their names in the magazine down here, but we're gonna look at some of the features that, if that's true, now we have no data to prove that, but we're gonna look at some things that it may just be true. Like, well, let's look at some of the things on this car. All right, so come on over here. I wanna show you some of the unique features and benefits of this car. One of the things that absolutely blew my mind that I haven't seen in a long time, since my 62 Cooper, is this actual polished stainless deluxe trim. Now this is real stainless. This is not the push-on plastic trim, and it's in stunning condition. That just blows my mind. That stuff is priceless. That's really good stuff. The original LP Cooper and Cooper S wheels. All right, well, it looks like the date code on the tires is 2016. And there's also something else about this car that really surprises me, and that is it doesn't leak oil, it doesn't smoke, and I promise there's oil in it. Now, that's an old British car joke. How do you know if it's leaking oil, if it's not leaking oil? Is there oil in it? Well, anyway, I just changed the oil, I adjusted the valves, I know there's oil in it, and yet it doesn't even leave little spots on the floor. Nothing. So remarkable. I don't know how. Along with the deluxe trim, this Cooper chrome trim up and over the windows, and look at these white gaskets behind the metal window locks. That's the real deal. This is stuff that you know, all of the windows slide and lock because this car hasn't been taken apart a million times and put back together. Listen to how that door closes, and look at how it lines up. Now in Mark I Mini world, this is cool stuff. This is like really cool stuff. So let's keep looking at some more of the really cool things. The corner bars all the way around the car, front and back. Now look at this. North American genuine upper reds. These are really hard. They're always amber because the reds were only the Mark I Minis that were imported to the USA, North America. Those are really hard to find, and in classic Mini Cooper Mark I world, upper reds are really hard to find, and that's what people want. Now, back to some of these Sebring stories. Where's the gas? Where's the filler? Where's the filler cap? None here? There's none here. Where's the gas tank? How do you put gas in it? Check this out. So in a 12-hour endurance race, you need a lot of fuel. Look at this giant, I don't know, kegerator. Look at the size of this fuel tank. Look at this cool flip-top Monza cap. This is really starting to, you know, make you wonder, because there's more. There's a lot more. Now, all of the gauges and everything works in this car. There's one thing that doesn't work, and it makes perfect sense why it doesn't work. The fuel gauge. This is your fuel gauge, because they didn't have a sending unit for this giant endurance oversized racing fuel tank. So you dip in and you see how much fuel you've got, all right? So that's how you check the gas in this thing. Although how often you have to do that, if you fill it up, I don't think it would be a while. I mean, I think it'd be a long time, right? Let's keep looking at some more of this really cool stuff. I like the center exit, twin tailpipe exhaust. Wait until you hear the motor in this thing. Oh, come here, look at this. What is this? This is also really unique and very unusual. That is the vent for that giant tank back there. So it's venting up here and out of the car. More of that beautiful stainless trim. Look at the plexiglass windows, very lightweight. Now, here comes some really interesting things. Those are Restall seats. Now look at how nice those seats are. No rips, no tears. The foam, the squabs, everything is in perfect condition. They are so comfortable, it's crazy. You got to see how comfortable these seats are. The last time I saw Restall seats on eBay, they were in the thousands of dollars each. These seats are so sought after, and they recline. You turn this knob, and I'm starting to tilt back now. They are so comfortable. This is crazy. I can't believe I love these seats, all right? There's something else. Check this out. If you can see this, I want you to, well, maybe you need to come around here. Check this out. Here, I'll open the door for you. Look at this. So here we have what looks to be a Cooper steering wheel. Now this looks just like what came out of the 1953 T53 Cooper. No, I think I'm wrong on that year, but I think this came out of a T53 Cooper Formula car. I don't know where these Cooper steering wheels, but this, I looked at pictures and this looks just like it. And oh, we got a functioning horn. Now I'll show you everything works, okay? A really interesting leather gaiter around this long shifter. It's really crazy. Check this out. Also a zipper leather handbrake gaiter. Again, this is all period 1963 cool stuff. I'm going to hop out, but I want you to see back here. Look at this. Now you lift up this platform. Look, there's no back seat. It's been deleted. So the car's really lightweight. Now, why did they do that? I think that you had to carry a spare, but because that huge fuel tank was back there, they put the battery here. Because again, the battery used to be in the back. And now look here. This is where they kept the spare and the jack and all the other things that I think were required at the time. This is blowing my mind because this is some stuff that I've never seen in a traditional Mini before. Look at this dashboard. So it's all padded. This is really soft, cushy padding. Now it is starting to peel over here on the driver's side, just a skosh. Over here on the passenger side, it's still perfect. We didn't want to, change anything or obstruct any of that stuff because that's so cool, unique, and well, you just can't duplicate it or replace it. Let's go take a look under the bonnet. Here we go. Let's look under the engine compartment here. Now look at this. There's these little safety catches and this giant, easy to open lever. Oh, the latch. So check this out. Look at that crazy old horn. So this is a real 997, okay? And it's really pumped up because when we go for a ride in this thing, and we're going to do that today for you, you're going to hear it, and it's unbelievable. Those are twin 1.5-inch carburetors on a manifold that I've never seen before. This is a highly tuned 997. Now, I have to believe that it's a pretty high compression motor. It feels like it. The cam does not feel stock. We never opened it. We didn't take the engine out or disassemble it because it runs so good. I just couldn't bear, because I'd love to see what's inside. I can see here, take a look here. We've got the genuine Cooper S rockers in there. I bet you the thing is ported. It's got big valves. It's got really nice porting. I should have pulled the valve cover off and looked. That's probably a 295 head, I'm guessing. I'll confirm that and we'll put it in the notes, or we'll tell you guys, but I'll pull that off and inspect that. I'll also try and figure out what case number is on the gearbox, but it feels like a 4-speed, 3-synchro, straight cut, close ratio box. I can tell it's straight cut because I can hear it, and you'll hear it too when we go for a ride. Look at these really cool RAC badges and the Sports Car Club of America. Again, really cool stuff. Original patina, original to the car. This thing is stunning. I want to show you something. Let me grab the booklet. This is the folder that comes with the car. Check this out. Here, we'll do this right here. Okay, let's look and see what we have here. First off, the most important thing is the heritage certificate, right? So here it is. Austin Mini Cooper Mark I 997. All right, there is the car chassis number. It is a CA2S7L 269784. I'll put a picture of the actual VIN tag in there for you. The engine tag number is missing off of the block. Darn it, I wish it was there. We can reproduce that, although I just want to be forthright. It's not there. I wish we had it. We can order it. If you'd like to have us install that, we will. The body number is 7427. That's correct because it's in the floor down there. We're going to show you all the close-up pictures of all the FE numbers, the floor numbers, all the original floors. It's all still there. This is an absolute time machine. This is 60 years old, and it's all still there. It's unbelievable. Okay. The original almond, oh, this is a left-hand drive, North American export. Almond green with an Old English white roof. The interior trim says porcelain green and dove gray. Well, that's been changed. Did Sterling Moss do that? Did Royston? I wish I could really tell you the answer to that. That's what we've been told, and I got some paperwork that might back that up, but we don't know for fact. We don't know for sure. Let's see, it was date of build was 2nd of July, 1962. Date of dispatch, 14th of September, 1962. All right, take a look at the date code on the wiper motor here, 6 of 62. Now that corresponds with everything in the literature and the heritage certificate. That's right on the money, right there. Destination dealer, Philadelphia, USA. Other numbers, invoice release number, I don't know what that number represents. Details of factory fitted equipment, fresh air heater, USA specification lights, white wall tires, and seatbelt attachments. I got this back in September of 22. Let's look in this folder here. Oh, so according to my Cooper book, in 1962-63, there was only 1,907 of the Austin Cooper 997s ever built. So in that year, they only made 1907. Okay, so you see down here to 63, 997, Cooper 1,907. Very low production numbers. Here's the magazine that I got from the previous owner, all right? So this is the Sebring of 1963 from Sports Car Graphic. And in here, you can see the picture of what he said was this Mini. Now, whether it's truly that car or not, I can't prove it, but it's a cool story. Let's see what we find out here. Here's the note I got from him. He says, Jeremy, here is the magazine, albeit it's a little rough. This is what I was told by my father, John Eigelhart. Is a picture of his Mini Cooper. The plexiglass windows are the original. He kept it covered. The steering wheel is as well. Hope this helps. Cheers. Shoot, I can't read his name. I forgot. I'll look it up. I'll tell you what it was. Here is the bill of sale. This is cool, guys. All right. So in February of 1968, on 1/1/68, they paid $1,000 for a 63 Austin Mini. Here's the VIN, CA2S7L269784. Odometer mileage, 17,624. What's the odometer in the Mini right now? Look, it is 19,713. Okay, wait a minute. You mean that's the actual mileage on this car? Judging by underneath and seeing, you know, we're experts here at Jet Motors, so this does tell me that's the actual mileage. So this is an under 20,000 original mile 1963 Austin Mini Cooper? Really? Here's the note that he got from the previous seller. Dear JD, that was John D. Eigelhart. Best wishes with the Mini. I hope you get a lot of pleasure out of it, as I know it's a good, it's in good hands. Thanks again. It was Diane Langersom, where is that? Diane, oh, here it is. It was, here it is. Diane Langerman from Brooklyn Heights, New York, 1968. So that Brooklyn Heights, New York starts to add up to different things that we discovered. This is sort of like we had to go on a investigative journey to try and answer some of these questions, and it's just fascinating, the stuff that you reveal. Here's the South Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles. Here's the actual South Carolina title, 1963 with the matching VIN. The odometer reading at the time was 17,624 in 1998. Here it is, 2024, and we're showing 19,000 miles on it. Let's see, more of the, oh, here's the book that came with the car. And then more of the specifications and all the sales brochures and literature from the Heritage Trust. So anyway, this folder is really cool. This magazine is really cool. The Heritage Certificate, the binder, all of this stuff that goes with the car is really important. But I think what we should do now is actually turn the car on. Let's test all the electronics and make sure that the headlights and turn signals and brake lights work. And let's do that now and then go for a ride. Here we go. All right, here we go. We got our little red ignition light. Look at this cool throttle pedal. These carburetors are dialed. The Cooper, tachometer. Look at the oil pressure. Fantastic oil pressure, and it's even cold. And it runs nice, even cold. We'll put some heat in it, it'll be even better. Horn. And then we got our turn signal. Our turn signal left and right. We got our wipers and headlights. Here's the headlights, here's wipers. And high beam down here. That's the blue jewel right there. See, I'm stepping on it. Look at that, 19,713 miles. It says speedometer is 5 miles an hour fast. That's pretty funny. I don't know what bonbon is. Oh, it sounds like a dessert treat. I don't know. Here you go. Let's go test the lights outside. Okay. Headlights are off. Yep. Headlights on. Yep. High beams. Yep. Low beams. Yep. Right turn. Yes. Left turn. Yes. Horn. Oh, yeah. Running lights. Yep. Now I'm going to step on the brake. Yep. Oh, right turn. Yes. Left turn. Yes. All right. Let's go for a ride. Woohoo! All right. Here we go for a ride in a genuine numbers matching original 1963 Mark I Austin Mini Cooper. Now, the first thing I notice when you get in a car like this, it's an absolute wonderful, beautiful smell. It has that old English car smell. It's now everybody teases me and says, "Well, you mean it stinks?" No, it smells really cool. It smells like an old Jaguar, an old English car. It's not gassy. It's not moldy. This car is dry. It's clean. It just has that vintagey car smell, and I love it. If they could make an air cleaner like that, that would be the ticket. This car runs so well, you guys. The clutch is fantastic. The brakes are outstanding. The gearbox is silky smooth. And it makes all the right sounds. It is a 3 synchro 4-speed, so you do have to come to a stop when you put it in first. Obviously, you got that first gear whine, which all 3 synchros are straight cut, but listen to when I put it in second. You're going to hear that straight cut gearbox. Man, the brakes are good. The brakes are really good, you guys. Hear that? Still straight cut noise. Now, for a 997, this is obviously pretty well built. It has great big 1.5-inch carburetors on a very special manifold. Looks like a really killer cylinder head, Cooper-esque rockers. The suspension is tight and compliant. The car is very fast. I mean, it's really fast. I love the length of this shifter. They knew something, because I love this. steering wheel, the seating position, Restall seats. Are you kidding me? Oh, this Cooper steering wheel, where did this come from? I've been doing this my whole life. I have never seen this steering wheel. This says Cooper right in it. All right, I'm gonna step on it. Watch this. Man, this thing goes. That is a close ratio box because it's still in the rev range even when you upshift. Wow. I still can't get over how comfortable these seats are. This car drives so well. For a 60-year-old car, come on. Listen, no rattles. Going over the bumps, there's no ka-thunk, bunk, bang. It's smooth, it's compliant, still has that firm go-kart handling. Easy to steer with this giant steering wheel, but is absolutely beautiful. Here, I'll kind of go for it. Grab second, and then we're gonna downshift. We're gonna nail the throttle, light up the tires just a little, go up this hill, and oh, she's singing now. Did you hear that RPM barely drop? Still has that straight cut sound. Music. Oh, what a great car. I'm in love. Now, see, I came to a complete stop to put it first. Look at this thing accelerate. This thing is awesome. Oh, I love this car. This is it, you guys. Mark 1, 1963 Austin Mini Cooper 997. Oh, with all the cool stuff from the 60s. Oh, this is sweet. Oh, you guys, that is just the way to go. Oh, look at that. Idling nicely. This thing, I'm speechless. This is just the coolest vintagey Mark 1 Mini. If you want the coolest Mini at one of the Cars and Coffees or Mini Meets, this is it. This has got history. It's original. It's got it all in the cool Mark 1 Mini Cooper world. This is it. All right. I guess we'll see you on the next one. Bye.